Alright, so here we go from Friday. Um, we had cars. Did we have cars on Friday? Anybody remember? Okay. And motorcycles? Gonna do them both. Alright. So we had a random variable which would be the number of cars in a household. And I think we called the cars X. And you could have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 cars in a household. And I said if you got more than 5, forget you. And this was from a problem. So 0.09, 0.36, 0.35, 0.13, 0.05, and 0.02. And did I do motorcycles too? So we'll define a random variable y, which will be the number of motorcycles in a household, and we'll say that you can't have more than 2 motorcycles in a household. Yeah. So and 0.02. There we go. So now I want to define a new random variable, which would be the number of vehicles you have in your household. So my new random variable, I was going to abbreviate it RV, but you'll think that means recreational vehicle. So my new random variable is the number of cars and or motorcycles. Probability. So that random variable is going to be defined as X or Y, or is done with a plus sign. So my random variable is X or Y, X plus Y. And you could have no cars, one car, 2 car, 3 cars, 4 cars, or 5 cars. You could have no cars and no motorcycles. You could have no cars and 1 motorcycle. You could have no cars and 2 motorcycles. And I say we essentially know enough, kind of fudge it a little bit, to fill in the probabilities that you have no car and 0, 1, or 2 motorcycles, 1 car and 0, 1, or 2 motorcycles. Okay, so if I've got no motorcycle and no car, what's the probability of no motorcycle? Was it 83, I think? And the probability of no car is 0.09. So how can I get the probability of having no car and no motorcycle? Multiply them. So that's going to be 0.09 times 0.83. Which apparently is 0.0747. Let's make this fairly easy work. Let's say row 1, 0 cars and 1 or 2 motorcycles will be done by row 1 here. The next row, I want you to give me the multiplications for 1 car and 0, 1, and 2 motorcycles. So I want you guys to do the 2 cars, you guys do the 3 cars, you guys to do the 4 cars, and you guys to do the 5 cars. So each row of you guys is responsible for one car row. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And that way we can get the numbers up fairly quickly. You may consult. Oh, that's my random variable. That's the number of cars or motorcycles in a household. You may consult down the row so that you're reporting to me 3 correct numbers. Where are the numbers at? They're in your notes. There are the numbers again. Write down the numbers that you need, dears. So, does everybody understand how I got the first one? I multiplied zero motorcycles times 0 cars and got 0.0747. You'll add up the row, yeah. All right, so you're giving me row C1. All right, call it out. Yeah. You want to come right on my little computer? I don't have a smartboard plugged in. Yes, you may. So not just the total, I need the 3 numbers that are going to total to the total. You got, that isn't what I got. You got the second one. Got the third one. What did you get for the first one? Yeah, okay, all right. So correct your first one and write it in. Okay, yeah. Who's going to do the third row? Who's going to come up and write for you guys? I'll check your numbers when you come up. Why don't you check your numbers with people on your row? Yep, good. All right. Let me check your numbers here. Well, if you add it up to 0.09, then I know you're right. Yeah, throw them in. You have to do 3 multiplications and an addition. Shouldn't take this long. Good, we have 2 rows. Come on. Let me get it far enough down here. Okay, you want to write it in? Okay. Go writing. Yeah. Rows. Very good. Row 6, come on. Somebody from row 6. Somebody from row 2. Somebody from row 3. Come on. Where are my power rows here? Row 1 and row 2 are the power rows.